Cod liver oil, the golden elixir your grandparents swore by, usually delivered via a spoonful of guilt and a look that said, "This is for your own good." And they weren't entirely wrong. This old-school supplement packs a powerful nutritional punch, combining vitamin D, vitamin A, and omega-3 fatty acids all in one slimy, fishy shot. But while cod liver oil is often touted as a natural remedy for everything from rickets to rheumatoid arthritis, it also carries a quiet warning label, a molecular booby trap, if you will, especially if taken with the enthusiasm of someone thinking more is better. Let's start with the good stuff. Cod liver oil is one of the most potent natural sources of vitamin D, a hormone-like nutrient that plays a central role in calcium absorption, immune function, mood regulation, and even gene expression. In places where the sun doesn't shine much, or in modern lifestyles where most of us avoid UV exposure, like it's a tax audit, cod liver oil can serve as a much-needed boost to keep those vitamin D levels in the healthy range. Just 1 teaspoon can provide anywhere from 400 to 1,000 IU of vitamin D, which helps prevent deficiency and supports bone strength, immune resilience, and even metabolic function. On top of that, cod liver oil is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, the anti-inflammatory fats associated with better heart health, improved brain function, and joint lubrication. It's basically an oily multi-tool for your body. Need to reduce triglycerides? Check. Soothe your achy knees? Check. Support your baby's developing brain? Triple check. But here's where the fish oil fantasy starts to flounder: vitamin A toxicity. Cod liver oil doesn't just contain vitamin A, it contains a lot of vitamin A in its preformed, highly bioavailable form, retinol. While vitamin A is essential for vision, immunity, reproduction, and skin health, it also has a very fine line between helpful and harmful. Unlike beta-carotene, which your body converts to vitamin A as needed, retinol bypasses all that moderation nonsense and goes straight to your liver's inbox marked urgent. Take too much cod liver oil over time, and your liver may start waving a white flag. Chronic excess vitamin A intake can lead to hepatotoxicity, meaning actual liver damage, complete with fatigue, nausea, irritability, and a very cranky digestive system. Even more insidiously, too much retinol can interfere with bone metabolism, weakening your skeleton and increasing fracture risk. In a cruel irony, the same oil you're taking for bone strength can, in excess, erode it. This risk isn't just theoretical. Some studies have found that high intakes of preformed vitamin A, especially from supplements like cod liver oil, are associated with reduced bone mineral density and higher hip fracture rates, particularly in older adults. You might be building your immune fortress while unknowingly chiseling away at your skeletal foundation. Congratulations, you've upgraded from a weak immune system to a brittle femur. And let's not forget the risk during pregnancy, where excess vitamin A intake has been linked to birth defects. Cod liver oil can easily exceed the recommended daily allowance for retinol with just a couple of teaspoons, making it one supplement that expecting mothers need to handle with surgeon-like precision. Does this mean cod liver oil should be banished from your cabinet, thrown into the sea like a cursed relic? Not at all. In moderate, well-measured doses, it can be an incredibly effective way to support overall health, especially in people with low sun exposure or poor dietary sources of vitamin D and omega-3s. The key is dosing carefully and knowing what you're getting. Not all cod liver oils are created equal. Some are molecularly distilled to reduce vitamin A levels, while others are concentrated to crank up the omega-3s or vitamin D. In fact, modern brands often balance the A-to-D ratio more responsibly than older formulas, where you might have gotten 5,000 IU of vitamin A and only 400 IU of D in a single dose. Nowadays, the smarter options give you enough D without tipping the vitamin A seesaw into the danger zone. But always check the label. Cod liver oil is not a one-size-fits-all superfood. It's more like a nutrient-dense potion that can be medicine or menace depending on your biology and your dosage. So, cod liver oil, is it a natural marvel or a fishy trap? The answer, of course, is both. It's a powerful ally when used wisely, a source of nutrients that many people are genuinely lacking. But it also teaches us the lesson that natural doesn't mean harmless, and that even in the world of health foods, it's possible to have too much of a good thing. Bottom line, if you're taking cod liver oil, know your baseline vitamin D levels. Know your diet's vitamin A content. And for heaven's sake, don't guzzle the bottle just because it has a Nordic-looking label and a quaint picture of a fisherman. That man didn't have access to modern hepatology. One spoonful a day might keep the doctor away. For spoonfuls a day, that doctor's now a hepatologist, and he's ordering liver enzyme panels. Balance, dear reader, is what turns ancient wisdom into modern wellness. And if you start glowing slightly orange and walking stiffly like a codfish yourself, maybe take a break.